and Country Mouse. Once upon a time, there was a little gray mouse who lived in a very big house in town. One morning he said, "I need a holiday. I will go out and visit my cousin in the country." Off he went. At last he reached his cousin's home in the cornfield. Daddy, can you please move a little bit? Okay, that's better. There's some more space. Come in, said Country Mouse. "I am pleased to see you. You're just in time to have supper with me." Town Mouse was feeling very hungry after this long walk. He looked at the food that Country Mouse spread out. Is that all you have to eat?" said Town Mouse. "You can have this slice of apple," said Country Mouse. "We can share the peas and corn." After the supper, Town Mouse tried to sleep on the bed of straw. That Country Mouse had made for him. He thought about his own bed of soft, warm feathers back at the feather house. Town Mouse tossed and turned. It was so quiet in the country. But what was that strange noise? An owl swooped down over the cornfield. "Tweet! Tweet!" it cried as it flew. Town Mouse shivered with fear. Next morning, Country Mouse said, "Let me show you around the cornfield." No sooner had they begun their walk when a large weasel rushed by. Through the two little mice had hid among the corn stalks. Town Mouse was very frightened. "I don't like it in here," said in the country. He said, "Why don't you come and stay with me? You have plenty to eat and a soft feather bed to sleep on." "Yes, I would like that," said Country Mouse. So I'm gonna This is the pages that I skipped. Pick the pictures to show you. It looks like the other way. I already showed you there. Town Mouse and Country Mouse set off. It was getting dark as they made their way along the busy streets. The bright lights and tramping feet frightened Country Mouse. As at last they reached the big house where Town Mouse lived. Country Mouse followed Town Mouse down a long passageway under a door and into the kitchen. I didn't need to read the play. Country Mouse could smell something delicious, and he began to feel better at once. he climbed onto the table with the mouse, town mouse. And day before him was so much food that he felt very excited. He had just started to nibble some tasty cheese when the door opened and in the cook and came and in the and the and in came the cook. Quick, hide! Okay, wait. I missed it. Told you. This is the page that I did read to you. Quick, hide! Whispered Town Mouse as he dashed for safely. The cook rattled some pots and pans. Mice! She said, mice, I have been eating cheese. I am going to have to set a trap. Country Mouse crouched behind a jug. When the cook had gone, Country Mouse looked around for his cousin. He couldn't see him anywhere, but there asleep by the fire was an enormous cat. Where was the Town Mouse? Then heard a loud whisper, over here, quick! It was Town Mouse calling to get them. The leg of the table and across the kitchen to the hole in the wall. Don't worry, he laughed Town Mouse. We can have some more food tomorrow. There's always plenty left over for us to eat. Come along, you can have my soft feather bed. Wait. Last page I showed you. But the Country Mouse could not sleep. He lay awake all night. He could hear the big cat meowing and scratching a mouse at the mouse hole. He could hear a tramping of feet and the sound of loud voices. In the morning, Country Mouse said, "It's time for me to go home, but there is so much to see here. And Town Mouse, I want to show you the town." Wait, this is the last page I showed you. No one ever read this. "No, thank you," said Country Mouse. "The town is no place for me, and the country is no place for you." And he ran back down the road back to his home in the cornfield. And that is the end of this story.